everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Taddy. I am the founder of Moon Sign Supplies, which is an astrology, tarot, self-growth, and wellness brand. And I make videos on astrology, tarot, self-growth, self-care, and just a variety of topics. So today I'm going to be talking about moon signs, and specifically Cancer moon. Also, if you're interested in joining a community of welcoming, loving people and just want a community to learn tarot, astrology, self-growth, self-care, and just talk about anything, we have a music channel. We have so many different channels. The link is down below, and honestly, it's such a welcoming community. I host monthly events and it's super fun. So yeah, please check it out. What is our moon sign? It is who we are when no one's around. It is our inner emotions, our inner feelings, and how we react in certain situations. It is essentially the parts of ourselves that we are really deeply connected to. I found my moon sign a few years ago, and I honestly felt like it explains so much about my life. Before I understood what a birth chart was, understanding your moon sign is kind of like you have an epiphany. You're like, oh, this makes sense. This is why I act the way I do. This is why maybe you don't resonate so much with your sun sign. Maybe you don't resonate so much with your rising sign, which I'll make rising sign videos in the future. If you want that, please comment below. But essentially, your moon sign is such an integral part of yourself because it is the part we feel very connected to, and by understanding our feelings, our emotions, our inner self, and how we can nurture it, and how we can, and why we respond and react the way we do, it can really give us a better sense of self-awareness and just more insight into our relationships, our connections, how we act, what we enjoy doing. So Cancer moon. If you have your moon in Cancer, which I do, you probably are very emotional. You're probably very moody. And I think this is a great thing. I honestly have struggled all my life being a Cancer moon, but after I realized that I was, a lot of things in my life made sense. And this goes down to like who I connect with, who my friends are. I have a lot of Cancer friends, so I really believe it's because I have a Cancer moon, and they definitely understand me. Cancer moons feel everything around them. They are very intuitive, and you're probably empathic. You're probably very emotional. You're very understanding. With every sign, there's the evolved and unevolved versions of those signs. If you want a video of just that, please let me know in the comments below. But essentially, an unevolved Cancer moon can be very reactive. They can be very spiteful, very resentful if hurt. So if you're a Cancer moon, you're very sensitive. You don't want to get hurt, because when you do get hurt, you have the pincers, you have the claws. So with those claws, it's kind of like reacting, like passive aggressiveness can come out. If for unevolved Cancer moon, it's like very intense emotions that Cancer moons need to learn how to embrace and not see it as a fault. And this has been such a hard thing for myself, because I would just try and block my emotions or like not fully process them, and that can really be dangerous, especially for any water moon. If you do that, you're gonna make yourself physically sick. You're like, Cancer moons have so many emotions, so it's really important to really cry if you need to cry, to be emotional, to have an outlet, a release of your emotions, maybe through poetry. Cancer moons are known to be very poetic, or love music, art, that's a really great way to express your emotions. You're also known as a moon child because the moon loves being in the sign of Cancer. It is at home in Cancer. So a Cancer moon can often be so intuitive about someone else's emotions that they can feel like they want to respond to them before they actually say anything. So they will often go out of their way to try and accommodate someone if they're upset, but they might not be upset about you. They could be upset about something else. So the tricky thing with Cancer moons is that they're feeling so much, and their assumptions about other people might be true, but it's not good to assume too much about what they're actually feeling or saying if they're not actually saying what they're actually feeling, if that makes sense. So this is a really tricky thing for Cancer moons. Like, they feel everything so deeply that they're like, okay, let me help this person. I know they're feeling this way, but they don't actually know if they're feeling this way. They can feel it, but if the other person hasn't acknowledged their feelings and hasn't really explained if it's because of them or someone else, then a Cancer moon needs to understand that the emotional work that goes into a relationship doesn't have to depend always all on them. And this is a really hard step for a Cancer moon. Even if they're right, even if they're right, it's okay to like give the space that another person needs to come to those conclusions. Cancer moons can be kind of needy. I will say that they can be needy. They want things to happen a certain way, and they can take things personally. They are easily hurt. Rejection stings, and they can sometimes be, an unevolved Cancer moon can be manipulative. Because they can feel everyone's emotions so well, they kind of know how others will react. They know what's gonna hurt because they've gone through it. Like, a Cancer moon definitely has gone through the emotional pain. And I say this for, like, all moon signs do experience pain for sure, but the water moons, oh my goodness, it's like an emotional roller coaster of like overwhelming emotions, right? It's a lot. It's a lot. Cancer moons are also very nostalgic. They're most likely an empath. They are able to feel so much. They can be crying randomly about a situation that happened 10 years ago, and they don't even know why. Like, they don't know why. And that's just a normal situation. The risk of being a Cancer moon is getting into a codependent relationship and really putting your partner in front of yourself, or putting your partner or family in front of your own personal needs and what you truly need. And this is like a really, it's a really tricky topic, because of course you want to take care of other people. Of course, that's a great thing. But to be so self-sacrificing is also enabling the other person to not take care of themselves to a certain degree, right? So you have to really consider, as a Cancer moon, like, at first you're like, no, I want to do everything for this person. I want to do everything for my partner. I want to do everything for my family. I want to do everything for my friends. But it then gets to a point where it's overgiving, and it can be a lot, and you can feel energetically drained, and you can feel very much like, oh my god, what am I doing? This isn't actually helping them, because then they're expecting that from you, and then it can go into a hard cycle to get out of. So it's really important for Cancer moons to recognize this so it doesn't happen to them, but also to give themselves the love that they give other people, because that's so important for a Cancer moon. Maybe they can't see the love for themselves right away, but it's definitely something they need to do for themselves before they give love to other people. Cancer moons do not take rejection well. They do not take disappointment well. They're very moody because they can feel so many emotions. They can feel so many different emotions at once. I need to explain that. Like, they can feel anger, sadness, joy, happiness, frustration, all at the same time. They can feel everything at once, and then they get confused. And this is like really overwhelming. It is really like sensory all over the place. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot for a Cancer moon. So it's really recognizing, okay, what am I feeling? Maybe journaling what you're feeling, writing down, talking to a friend of what exactly you're feeling, why are you actually feeling it, and writing it out. I think that really, really helps. That's just that's just a suggestion from a Cancer moon to another Cancer moon. But writing out exactly what you're feeling and why is so, so important, because then you can just get into a cycle of like, I can feel everything. Oh my god, this is amazing. Oh my god, no wait, no, this is terrible. Oh my god, what's going on? You know, it's a lot. I feel you. I actually feel you for if you're a Cancer moon. So there's so many great qualities of a Cancer moon, and they're so loving, so nurturing, so kind, so emotional, and it's just beautiful. It is really, really beautiful when they are able to work through their emotions and to see it more as a blessing and less so of a curse. They are going to embrace those extremes and recognize it's a part of life, and they are able to help others see the emotions within them. They are able to help others see what they're truly feeling, and that's such a great strength of a Cancer moon. That's such a beautiful strength of a Cancer moon. And they could do this through, you know, just talking to someone, getting them to open up. They would make great counselors, poets, musicians, artists, Reiki masters, healers. Cancer moons have that strength to help others really, really open up and process their emotions and feelings, because that's the work that they've been doing all along. You know, so it's just such an important step for them and to help other people in the process as well. So I will say Cancer moons tend to struggle with boundaries. That's because they can feel so much. They can feel other people's emotions, they can feel the collective energy, they can feel everything. So they really need to get grounded, maybe meditate, maybe do something for themselves to feel grounded and to understand what is their boundary. And if someone crosses that boundary, how are they going to respond? How are they going to react in a healthy way? And how do they communicate their boundaries? Because they don't often want to communicate their boundaries, they want others to guess it, but they definitely have to learn how to communicate their boundaries based on their Mercury sign and Sun sign. It's based on so many signs. But I will say that I love being a Cancer moon. I think it makes me feel special to be called a moon child. I mean, I think every Cancer moon loves that. It's just, I have this deep connection to the moon that I didn't realize I had. And even my poetry book, Revisions of the Moon, I didn't even get the connection between my Cancer moon and my poetry book, and then moon sign supplies. I've had this connection to my moon sign all along, but I didn't draw those connections till after I've created them, which is really, really interesting and funny. So if you want to check out my poetry book, you can. The link is down below. If you want to join a welcoming community to just talk about your emotions and feelings and go through monthly events, you can check out my Patreon page. It's down below. And I really hope this helped. I really hope this helped. Let me know if this resonated, if you're a Cancer moon, if you know Cancer moons, if you love Cancer moons, if you are like, whoa, the emotions, I don't understand, then please comment below. I think that would be I just want to hear your opinion. And please like, comment, and subscribe. Send this video to a friend. Send it to your Cancer moon friends and be like, I see you. And they'll love you forever. Don't worry. They will appreciate it. They will definitely appreciate it. I will just say that. So I hope this helps. I just want to say the universe has your back. and with peace and love, take care.